Hey, what's up YouTube? Cards1 here. I'm going to do a collection video for you guys today. Show you a little bit of what I've got to review for this channel. And if you see anything you're more interested in, want to see a review on, let me know in the comments below and I'll try to get a review out to you guys. With the time limit YouTube has set, I'm going to jump right in. First knife I'm going to show you is one of my first production folders that I bought a couple years ago that really got me into collecting knives. Cold Steel Mini AK-47. As you can see, all black G10, solid knife. The only Cold Steel I have right now. But we got the Cold Steel Mini AK. I'll jump right into my my favorite knife company, or favorite production knife company, that is. The first Delica I have, the orange FRN VG10 Delica 4. I bought this orange Delica, liked it so much that I had to get a second Delica, blue FRN, and then I had to buy a super blue. So what I did was, I wanted to make the blue handle the super blue, so I switched the blades out. Super blue comes in this gray FRN, and this one's a VG10. But swap the blades on them, you can kind of see a little bit difference there in the blade steels. Got the Spyderco Delica 4 Super Blue and another VG10. This one's actually for sale. If anyone out there is interested, hit me up on Instagram, and we can talk some details about that. But I'm going to be keeping the Super Blue. Next, in the Spyderco lineup, I've got two Manixes. Got the Crewwear Sprint Run and my custom scales on my normal CPM S30V Manix. Love the scales on both these knives. More of a fan of the 3/4 grind on the Manix over here, but full flat, I just got the full flat Crewwear in yesterday, so it's a new knife to me. Next, black Spyderco Paramilitary 2 with a compression lock on the back. I've only had this knife for about a week. Not a big fan of this compression lock back here. If I do a review of it, I'll maybe explain why. But yeah, we've got the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. And my last Spyderco that I opened my Tannic with, got the Spyderco Techno. Nice little knife. Love the deep carry pocket clip on this, the wire pocket clip. A lot of people aren't fans of the wire pocket clip, think they aren't strong enough, but I mean, as you can see, there's quite a bit of retention there. Great pocket clip. I love it. Don't have a single problem with the with that wire pocket clip of Spyderco. Next, I will show you my Benchmade mini grip. After owning the Delica and the FRN, I bought the mini grip here, and the scales just didn't do it for me. The FRN that Benchmade uses, I don't like it near as much as what Spyderco does, so I went to got a hold of Cascadi. He's a custom scale maker from Germany. Made me some green micarta scales, and as you can't really see right now, but let's see, nope, they're not going to glow for you, but a glow backspacer. Love this knife, solid knife, flips open great, solid lockup, great little knife. I acid stonewashed the blade just to kind of customize it a little bit to my own. Got Malone the Bay there on the back. Great little knife. Just wasn't a big fan of the scales, so I had some made. Sticking with Benchmade, a knife that I got in with this Crewwear Manix, I also got in a Benchmade 300 SN. Benchmade's first flipper. Flips pretty nice. They do a nice stonewash on their blades. There, we'll get a shot of the blade steel. We got, it's not going to focus for you. 154 cm though, if you couldn't see it. That's the Benchmade 300 SN. Solid little knife. It's a little bulky. but also has a great deep carry pocket clip, so that kind of cuts back on the bulkiness of it. I'm going to run out of places to put my knives here. Jumping into out of the more budget production line, jumping more into a little bit more expensive knives. Got my Strider SNG flame anodized titanium right there, green G10 scale, solid knife. A little disappointed on the centering there. You can see not centered very well. That's how I came when I got it. I don't have the pivot tool, so, and also another thing, as you can see, it rotates, so it's pretty loose. I just need to buy myself a pocket tool to tighten that up. But solid little knife, no blade play up or down or anything, but the centering just kind of needs some work there. And then its little brother, got a Strider PT. Picked this up off a guy on YouTube, or not YouTube, Instagram. M4 Gunny, great guy to deal with if you're wanting to buy knives. If he's selling them, I recommend. He's a good guy. I got my paramilitary 2 off of him as well. But Strider PT, love this knife. Perfect size for me. I like smaller knives. You can see some of Strider's stonewash there on the titanium and the steel. Coyote Brown G10. This centering's perfect, so it's and the pivot screw's not loose like that one, so that's just the problem there. I just haven't had time or the tool to fix it. One of my favorites right here, we got the Hinder XM18. Flips open like a charm. Great little knife. Love the Tonto blade. Saw this for sale on Instagram and had to pick it up. I've always wanted one, and had a pretty good deal on it. So nobody does a stonewash better than Hinder, if you ask me. See if I can get it to focus there. But yeah, Hinder XM18, 3-inch, smaller version, as you can tell. Like I've said several times, like smaller knives. The 3-inch was a knife I've really wanted for a while, and picked one of those up. Next, we have the Sebenza, small Sebenza 21. I have a hard time flicking it open. I could flip it open when I first got it, but I'm honestly not sure what happened. Now I can't get it flipped open at all. But as you can see, centering on the Sebenzas are always perfect. This knife for the money, in my opinion, over the Strider or the Hinder for build, fit and finish quality. Can't do better than the Chris Reeve Sebenza. The Hinder might be my favorite knife of the knives out here so far, but quality of the Sebenza is second to none, if you ask me, when it comes to higher end production folders. There you can see the sheep's foot blade. You can also tell I really like stonewash finishes. Most of my knives, if they don't come factory stonewash, then I stonewash them myself, which I'll show you on my hunting knife, my big buck Skinner that I got here. Came nice and shiny. I decided to acid stonewash them myself. I don't think I did too bad of a job. Got it nice and sharp afterwards. There's a buck hunting, my hunting Skinner. Throw that over here. One of my knives that gets the most use is my case rust lock. I had to get it with the chrome vanadium steel. You can see the patina that's starting to come on there. It's Case's high carbon steel. I use this a lot to make lunches, cook myself whenever I cook dinner. I always use this to cut up whatever it is I'm cooking. It's got I went with the chrome vanadium because I wanted to see what kind of patina it would get on it, and I'm pretty happy with the way it's turning out so far. Case rust lock. If you don't have one of these, I recommend picking it up. It fits right in your pocket nicely, and it's a great looking knife. And the knives on my keychain, I've got my Spyderco dog tag, along with a few bottle openers. I'm starting to recently becoming more of a bottle opener collector than I am a knife collector. But I've got my Bauer Blade Works skull key, my Axle Design Piranha, and RJ Martin Dirty Bird, and Wasteland Oddities beverage cleaver. My friend and I are actually the ones making these Axle Design Piranhas. It's been a lot of fun learning how to do different finishes on the titanium, steel, brass, copper. I'm having a lot of fun figuring all that stuff out and working with the machines and working with the material. It's been a lot of fun. So if you want to check out Axle Design, maybe if you want to see some reviews on some of our bottle openers, maybe I can do that as well. But yeah, this video is more about the knives. So I got the Spyderco dog tag, Serge Pachinko design. You can see his name there on the back. If it'll focus, maybe it won't focus. Well, nope, it's not going to want to focus for you. But Serge Pachinko, Spyderco dog tag. I really want to find a dog tag custom. If anyone out there watching has one, you want to sell it, hit me up. I've been looking for one for a little bit, but definitely plan on buying one of those if I ever get a chance. There's my cat. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see her in some of my pictures. She likes coming around when I'm playing with my knives. But yeah, so this is my knife collection. I'm also going to be doing some gun reviews. I just happened to have one here on me that I was carrying today, my Sig Sauer P938. Just one of the guns that I'm going to be looking forward to reviewing here in the spring when it gets a little nicer outside. But yeah, like I said earlier in the start of the video, if you see a knife that you want to see a review on before any of the others, let me know. I'll probably, completely forgot. How could I forget about the knives I'm carrying in my pocket? I've got my Gavco Micro Mako. And these are my two customs, the only two customs I've got thus far. But yeah, we got the Spyderco, the Gavco Micro Mako, and the Tough Knives Tannic. This knife, the knife that you saw in my unboxing video, it solid as a rock. See if I can show you here. Show you the lockup. There is absolutely no blade play. I am cranking on that, and there is no blade play at all. Two solid slabs of titanium. I need to message Jeff and see what kind of steel he used, so when I do a review on my Tannic I can get that to you. But I don't know what kind of steel he used on this. It's not on the blade anywhere. But that pocket clip, I love the pocket clip on this thing. He did a great job on the rock pattern. Yeah, I almost forgot about those two knives. They were ones I carried today. They were in my pocket, and forgot I even had them there. So the Tough Knives Tannic and the Gavco Micro Mako. Great little knives. But back to what I was saying before, if you see a knife that you want to be reviewed over any other, let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably going to start out with my Tannic and go from there. Maybe do some Striders, but Jacobs, he's got some good reviews on the Striders coming up, so maybe I'll probably start with the Hinder, unless somebody messages me down below and says they want to see something else. But just let me know. Hope you enjoy the video, and look forward to making some videos for you guys. Help you decide what knives you might want to get. I remember when I first started YouTube, started watching YouTube, that's how I decided on a lot of the knives I wanted. It was from watching videos and seeing how guys like them, seeing what they like, what they don't like, and yeah. If you have any questions about any of the knives, I'd be happy to give you my opinion, feedback. Get a closer look there at the Hinder, but yep, I'll be uploading some more videos this weekend, hopefully, and talk to you guys later.